All right, welcome everyone to the Kombat Cast. There we go. All right. So Derek's back. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Kombat Cast right before launch, where some people get to start playing the game with the early access.
It's happening. It's happening.
So very excited. We got a couple things to show you today. We're going to talk about invasions.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about some characters.
Shang Tsung, Reiko.
Very excited.
Reiko or Rico?
Reiko.
I'm going with Rico.
It's pronounced Reiko.
Is it Reiko?
Yes, it is.
Rico!
I'm going to get that wrong
Canon
forever.
Reiko.
Reiko.
So before we do any of that, we're going to get to a trailer that some of you have probably seen, but we always like starting out with the trailer. So here we go. Let's take a look.
All right, let's go, Kombat Cast. We have the trailer. We already seen this, so it's probably gonna get cut. There we go. Premium Combat Pack.
All right, and we're back. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting very close.
Let's go to the first character.
It's upon us.
Very exciting. And more exciting things to talk about, Derek. A mode that you worked a lot on.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk a little bit. Some people have seen a little bits and pieces of it, but we want to go more into depth. We have some questions we found off the internet and whatnot about invasions.
Yes, invasions.
So what are invasions?
Whew. Invasions is another additional single-player mode for Mortal Kombat 1. What we've done is we've kind of taken what we did with the Towers of Time and the Crypt in previous games, and we combined them into Invasions. And Invasions is an RPG-like experience going through the different realms, or mesas as we like to call them, of Mortal Kombat 1 to defeat the invading force.
All right.
Each season is about an invading force coming into Liu Kang's
I thought it was gonna be
timeline.
6 weeks.
And season 1 is about Hanzo Hasashi, and he has come. I'm not gonna spoil it. We're gonna show a video afterwards about that. And so
Cool.
every season you'll have new mesa, you'll have new content, and a new story and a new invading boss.
Awesome, and we're gonna get into some of that too as well.
Yes.
And we have some. Do you want to start with some videos now?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's
So
do
you
it.
talked about the Mesa selects.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that. So this is where it all happens.
This is where it all happens. And you see you got Scorpion looming over that one there at the end. That one would be the final mesa. And as you progress, you will unlock each one of these mesas. We don't want people to get into content that might be too hard for them, so we've also added a level of progression to the system. You'll start off in the Tea House Mesa and make your way all the way to Scorpion. And then that center mesa that we have highlighted there, that's called the Gateway. And so if you were to finish all the content of the season, but you still want to play fights and you still want to, do one thing or another, you can through the Gateway Mesa, which has constant rotating content similar to what we had in Towers of Time, where there's new daily, new hourly, new weekly, and a seasonal tower, which you should be like max level before you even start that, and there's warnings.
I was playing that the other day, and a very high-level Gearus bodied me.
Yeah.
Was it me?
About it.
No. Yeah.
No.
We named it Lanny. Yeah.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah.
So just what we're talking about here with the mesas, there is always something to do.
Always.
And when you finish doing that stuff, you can go do more stuff.
Yes. There's always something to do in Invasions. And like I kind of touched on earlier, it definitely has RPG elements where you can allocate stats, so you can kind of like have your fighters be as strong in one category or another. And yeah, and there's elements and there's a lot.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah, and it's neat. Like in the QA lab, you'll hear like all the hot takes. Like one person's like, "Oh, I dump all my stats into attack. I'm YOLO.
That's what I
just
do.
Go
That's
all in."
absolutely what I know.
they're
People
mixing
have a more
yourself.
balanced approach. There's also, you can have your stats be automatic, which is what I do.
Right.
And it just kind of balances it out.
And what people start to do is they start forming like teams, right? Depending upon what kind of challenges they're coming up to. So it really encourages you to change your characters or change your cameos frequently as well. And
Helps you learn characters too.
And it helps you learn characters, yeah. And so choosing one character could give you an advantage in a fight. You're not necessarily required to do that, but once you engage more with the systems, you'll be like, ooh, I know if I pick Raiden against Sub-Zero, I'm going to win because Sub-Zero's weak to electricity.
Yeah, the min-maxers out there are going to
there's
find
systems
exactly
and other
what needs to be
stuff.
done, switching out every time.
So
doing all
they're
this
there's
stuff.
systems.
Exactly. And then, like I said, each season We'll wipe all that content and we'll make brand new content with a brand new invading force.
6 weeks,
Dig it.
which is about
Speaking of these, the places you play,
Yeah.
almost the playboard. The main-
54,
Yeah.
55.
you want to take a look at one of those?
So they're huge and they are beautiful. And so I think one we haven't shown yet is the Tarkatan colony. And so yeah, let's do it.
Oh, this is new. This is new. This is great.
So he goes through this portal
He goes through the portal.
and he goes into the
Tarkatan colony.
And it's very neat because normally in a fighting game you're seeing these environments, but on the 2D plane you get kind of a limited view. And with this you can just see like
Walk around the maps.
expansive version
It's
of these levels.
Huge.
These are all nodes and chests.
Chests.
you can
Oh,
find.
there's secrets everywhere. And speaking of secrets, every node has a secret fight.
Which you have to figure out.
yes. So
What?
Yes.
there is a lot
That's
of
a lot.
content to be had.
There are also just a million like Easter eggs, in jokes, references, little lore things.
They're playing a Shao.
Just
Or
a
Chan
whole-
Soon.
The whole 30 years of Mortal Kombat's run. There are characters who might not be in the game, but they'll get a little shout out in invasion modes. That some of the names of nodes are really fun. Like just a simple example. Early on, there's a reptile fight, and the node is called Look to La Luna.
Yep.
Little fun things like that.
There you go.
Things
Great.
you'll appreciate.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to work on this mode, and it was just really important for us to like have progression, right? To have something where you can finish it and you can feel a level of completion each season, and you're unlocking a bunch of cool stuff along the way.
Right on. Beautiful stage. Cool. And you just go over there and you're like, oh, I need to get to that. I need to open that later.
Yep.
Like as you even fly over, you're seeing that. And you talked about RPGs earlier.
Yes.
A lot of RPGs have ways to build and craft.
Yes. And we have that too. So we have a forging system and a crafting system where you have these items which we call talisman. And as you're going through your journey of invasions, you're collecting things called components. And what you can do is go into a forge, which is a Shokan warrior named Bob. He's everywhere.
We want to show that now? Oh, we are showing it. We're
Yep.
showing it. Go, there we go.
There's Bob. And so
There's Bob.
there's the Shokan warrior, and he can be found in each one of the mesas, and there's sometimes multiples of them as well. And you take these components, you collect, and you combine them with
So he
talisman
get it,
to make
Shokan.
them stronger. Or you can even change the element types with them. So if something starts off as fire, and you're like, actually, I need to turn this into ice, you can do that stuff. And there's some very wacky talisman also. And so I'm not going to really spoil too much of it, but I'm excited to see what people are able to do with this forging system. QA's been really hype about it, about like...
Yes,
yeah.
there's some that will get really, really powerful, and they'll actually have to come to you and be like, is this by design? And you'll be like, absolutely.
Yes. If it's broken and fun, yeah, we most likely did that
Right.
intentionally.
Thank
And then
you.
we
That's
have-
how
we're
it should
actually
be. It's a
creating
single
better-
player mode.
better skull here.
Broken and
Which
fun.
I would like to say.
It's
we should maybe
okay.
show
It's in
some
this
how that-
mode.
You want to show that now?
Yeah, let's do
So-
it. We're successfully going through the forge, right? So,
Right.
again, like, even the sequence just looks awesome, right? Like, forging sequence, mad props to the UI team for getting that going. And there, Bob's back to work.
Thank you, Bob.
So then we have these.
What the hell?
And so you can forge it so that they become real little. And actually, one of the hardest things to avoid is something that is moving slow.
And staggers.
And staggers, right? But you can also make them really big.
And that's just skulls.
And that's just skulls. There's different kind of fireballs, meteors.
We haven't seen that move from Scorpion.
Armor. There's one I just really can't wait for people to see.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
But we're gonna hold it and wait till people make videos.
We'll hold
but-
that one in.
Yes. But pretty much a lot of the modifiers that you'll see throughout invasions can also be turned into a talisman. And so it gives you this additional power outlet or that you can use during fights. And you can actually even 2-in-1 into talismans as well. So it's a lot of fun. It's an additional level of power to help you advance through this adventure that we call invasions.
Awesome. And say it like that every time.
Invasions.
Awesome. So we do have some questions from that we've kind of scoured to find. So I'm just going to give you some rapid fire.
Hit
ones.
me. Let's do
Give
it.
me as much information as you can or will.
Okay, you got it.
Does my level reset each season?
Yes, your
Yes.
invasions level will reset each season. You will start back at level 1. The cap for a season is level 30.
Cool.
Yep.
Are invasions how I unlock cameos, skins, and gear and stuff?
Yes, but not exclusively how you unlock them. Just playing the game, you're unlocking cameos, so you're not required to just go and do invasions.
So I
to
saw
unlock them.
something
you can
from
unlock
Max
them through playing
that he
online
explained
matches.
a little bit.
We wanted
There's
to
like
make
a
sure
battle
that
pass
players were
that is
being
not a battle
rewarded
pass.
for playing the modes they want to be playing, and also playing as the characters they want to be playing. We have 2 reward structures. Okay, we have more than that, but 2 passive ones. We have what's called Profile Mastery, which is your level profile going up no matter what you do, and you're unlocking items through that. And then you also have Character Mastery, where you're playing as Sub-Zero, you want stuff for Sub-Zero, you're getting stuff for Sub-Zero for playing Sub-Zero.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. And so each character has a mastery reward system, and so do cameos. So whatever cameos you want to play as, guess what? You're getting rewards for them as you're just playing with them.
Got it. So, online warriors, you can get your stuff.
Yep.
You love doing the offline stuff. You get your stuff.
Yep.
You do them both. You get your stuff.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome. I'm not.
Just play the game.
That's all
Just
you need
play
to
the
do.
game. Be involved
What
with the game.
happens when
Great.
season ends?
Oh,
When you vanquish,
I know.
or not.
Well,
if you, you couldn't finish it.
So what happens is we lock the content, or we make it kind of go away for a week. We want to have a down period between seasons, so people can be like, "Whew, I can relax for
Breathe
a
a little
bit.
bit.
I can relax." And then what will happen is there will be 2 mesas that are still available to you. One is the Gateway Mesa, again, the constant changing content, things like that. So if you still want something to play during the downtime,
There's going to be that.
that's there. But then there's also the Wuxi Academy. The Wuxi Academy is a practice mesa where you can respec your points, you can try different loadouts and things like that, and that'll be available to you as well.
Dig it.
That's the training room for the.
I mean, we kind of already touched on this. Do you have to play as one character in the invasion?
No, you can switch characters at any point. You have one global invasion level, and all your characters are leveling at the same time. So you might reach like a level 15 content. Guess what? All your characters are that level, so it's not like, oh, I have to level this character up to even beat this. Nope. That's
Super
not
helpful.
Yes.
Super
You can
helpful.
switch at
Different
any
with
point.
the unlocking.
Yeah, like what I did
This is
when I
cool.
was playing this weekend is I had Katana as my roster character, and I would switch my cameos constantly. And you can also have different loadouts. So like, if I wanted to switch to Sindel, she can have a different talisman.
Yep.
And that kind of stuff. So
Awesome.
you can if you want to. You also could stick to one character. It's really up to you.
Yeah.
Dig it. Is invasions an online feature? Always online
Yes,
feature.
it is an online feature.
Gotta be connected.
Because you're getting
Yeah, 'cause
rewards,
it's-
right? And so we
yeah.
need to make sure and validate that you're getting those rewards and that content. Yes.
Got it. Is there a
Boo,
match
but-
for each stage
okay.
in invasions?
Is there a match for each
Map.
Oh, a map.
A mesa.
So we are only showing 6 mesas for, or well, technically 8 for season 1. And again, each season we'll try to bring in a new mesa or a new map, and then we'll shuffle them around, change things up, so it's a new content.
Sure. Do I have to pay for invasions each season?
No, it's seasonal content.
Thank you.
I know when people hear the word seasonal, they think that
Yeah,
there's
they
something to
pay.
pay for. No, of course, it's free.
It's
content.
included, so
you
great.
don't pay for invasions.
This is
Is there a battle pass? Kind of already taught.
No, we do not have a battle pass.
We
There's
have
no
the other ways of.
We have passive reward structures,
Yep.
no battle
Got it.
pass.
Is there
Great.
MTX and invasions?
There is no MTX in Invasions, so you cannot
No
pay your way
monetization.
through it. You cannot pay to get rewards or things like that.
Beautiful.
No.
I love it.
Exclusive seasonal items.
Yes, there are exclusive seasonal items. Like people have been asking,
That's
or I've
how-
seen on the
that's how they're
Twitters,
gonna get you.
If getting that scorpion skin is how, if Invasions is how I get that scorpion skin, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
And it is. And there's a lot of other cool ones in there too.
If I miss something during a season, can I still get it?
You're gonna have to wait till that season comes back.
Got it.
There's a possibility.
That's all the questions
That's
I
it.
have.
Returning seasons.
That's it.
That's
I have
good.
one thing to add that I've seen a lot of people mention.
Yeah.
Classic towers where you unlock your arcade ladder ending and all that are still in the game
Yep.
too.
We have that too.
Right.
Which I will do every single one of them.
Yeah.
As I always do. Awesome.
I need to work on my Mortal
Anything else
Kombat
you'd like to
11
add? I mean, I
ones.
think that was
Holy
that was
cow.
a pretty good rundown.
I think we covered a lot. No, I think I'm good. Let's maybe show the season opener.
Let's do that.
Oh, let's do.
Season 1.
Yes. The Spectre. Let's do what I want.
The Scorpion invading our timeline also lost his wife and son to Quan Chi's murderous machinations. Consumed by grief, he searched them all to find another Harumi with whom he could rebuild his family.
Damn.
But in timeline after timeline, he arrived too late. Harumi was already dead. When Scorpion reached ours, he was crushed to find that, though alive, Harumi was wedded to Kuai Liang. Thwarted yet again, Scorpion's frustration exploded into rage. He has vowed to burn this entire timeline. If
Damn.
he cannot have Harumi, no one will.
So the big bad boss is
spooky, huh?
Scorpion.
Terrifying. So
That's
spooky.
Scorpion, he's really angry.
It's ominous, you know. So that's super cool.
That's
Have a
cool.
nice opening to the season.
Yes, and each season will have an opening of the invading force, right? And there are no jumping spiders. There's no jumping spiders. So
Good to know.
And
yes.
if
Thank
you
you.
manage to reach the boss and defeat them, you get a cinematic ending to go with it, which is really cool.
We like to give you a conclusion.
Oh,
Super awesome.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
We're going to show you some characters today. Reiko's coming.
Rico.
Woo.
Did I say it right
You
that
said it
time?
wrong.
Reiko.
It's still Reiko. So Raker, you got me.
Got him.
Reiko. People on Twitter have been asking, like, hey, we have any grapplers? And if we want to have one, here one is.
Yeah.
He does have some stuff you can do from distance, but really getting in front of Reiko, being right in his face is probably not
Yeah,
the best.
so
Yeah,
I don't know
he's a
what.
brawler.
Absolutely.
There's no nuance here. There's no finesse. He's just a street fighter.
Just in your face, beat the crap out.
Put him in the grinder.
Grinder.
Grinder don't stop.
Grinder, don't stop.
All right. So what I like to start out with here, he's got his back
Right.
too.
Ooh,
Just some
Scorpion.
normals real quickly.
Sure.
Just a spinning back fist.
It's
Boom.
pretty fast.
Highly advantageous. So you throw that out there. You might throw it out again. You might go for a command grab. Lots of stuff you can do off of that. Not a combo move, just a very fast pressure move. What I love to use for two, which is an overhead. Also pretty quick. Are you going to get that confused with this? You might.
Maybe,
Who knows?
maybe.
I sure do. But what's it doing? Putting you right there in front again.
He's
Putting you
the
right,
grind.
right for the grinder, exactly. Now here's the interesting thing about his some of his other normals. I said he had some distant stuff. So like usually you're thinking like here.
Yeah.
He can actually start
What?
things from here with this like energy.
The
he has
slide
coming off
kick.
stuff. So you can start things from here.
Oh,
that's
energy.
really good distance.
yeah.
So he actually covers a little more distance than you might actually think he does. So this thing right here,
Bam.
good for long range.
And notice how that would complement the overhead. It's low.
Yes, exactly. And then you also have like something like this.
Okay.
Just a big knockdown. It's your forward four. My go-to move, like say for a punish or to start things, is this right here. And then you can link that into
Okay.
this move, things like that. So that's just a forward 1-2, quick punches, kind of a good punisher, good way to
It
start
seems like
combos.
he's almost always in the right range.
He does feel
Yeah.
like he
Like-
is, doesn't he?
He's
Yeah.
got a lot of tools that it just seems like he's always in the right range.
Go ahead and jump at me.
Bam.
So 3, just standing 3.
anti-air.
Pretty good anti-air. As you can see, it covers a lot.
It's almost hitting the health bar.
Right, it almost knocking the health bar down. So if you can read a jump, that's a pretty good anti-air, I would say. I've been using it a lot for one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
a lot
enjoy
higher
that.
than his
Um,
head.
let's talk about grabs.
Okay.
He has just this sweet
Oh, DDT.
grab, and you can do it, there, and you can actually pick the side you want to go to as well.
That looks
Great.
cool.
For 2 bars,
2 bars.
it does a lot more damage. It does about 210. Costs 2 bars. You can also choose the side you want to go onto as well. So I can do I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
So
Put
back
him in the
and forth.
corner, get out of the
out
corner,
of the
if you're in
corner.
the corner.
And are you still almost at range with that kick too afterwards?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Ugh.
So boom, you're
Bam. Yeah.
right
that's-
back in there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Super awesome there. He also has from returning
Mortal Kombat 4.
He's
have
got to have his
stars.
throwing stars.
Yeah.
and then
Throwing stars.
the EX version, of course.
I love that.
The circle
yeah.
comes out,
I love that.
which is awesome. Probably one of my favorite moves, just visually, is this. He has this slide tackle, and just comes into some ground and pound.
He's just pummeling your face.
Come on.
It is his armor.
Reiko looks
Oh,
interesting.
really? Cool.
So it can. I mean,
Holy shit.
I love it. As
I
an
might
armor
try
move.
Reiko.
Like, you don't combo after it, but
Right.
like the amount of times that hits when someone pushes a button, and then guess what?
And he's also advancing forward quite a bit.
Yes,
So
and
that's
then
very good for
He's
an armor.
still in range.
Get right back in there. Also have a low slide,
Oh, jeez. So
which
he,
you okay?
I was going to say, so, I mean, he can close in the distance
Oh.
Yes.
Very
multiple
good.
ways,
Yes.
either with an armored
Yeah,
slide
he can get
or
in.
that slide.
You can also turn it into a knee,
What?
which you can combo after as well. You can also exit, pardon, into like I missed it, but combos after that
Yeah.
as well. Still kind of working on this one, but you can do the slide into other combos. So he has a lot of sort of like rangey
Okay.
stuff he can do, high, low, get in his face, do some grabs. I wouldn't say he's your typical air opponent.
Right.
Like you can definitely, he has stuff, you can get down close to him again, do that. But generally, he loves being firmly planted on the ground, I would say.
And then punching you in the face.
He loves punching you in the face.
Yeah, he's
Now,
the
I've
worst,
chosen
the
Scorpion. I'm gonna choose
wrestler.
Scorpion a little bit as his cameo. Scorpion has some neat things. So let's say you're pressuring me, like knock me down. I'm super scared. What do I do?
What are you going to do, bud?
I'm gonna try to back out and get. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm pushing the wrong button.
I was going to say,
I'm gonna throw.
I'm watching you pressing the wrong button.
Well, there's his throw. So I can actually be pulled back by Scorpion. Mm-hmm. So it's a defensive cameo maneuver.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty neat.
Oh, you hit me out of it. Boom. I'm back. Now I can maybe go back to Shuriken, kind of, readjust, figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Take
that
a
sort of
breather.
thing. Also has this cool overhead, which you can do,
Into a crumple.
Yep.
just throw after if you want to.
Combos.
You can put it into combos. I don't use it in combos as much with Reiko, but I'm sure there's a lot of places it does.
Yes.
If they're in the air and you do it, it does have a bounce mechanic as well. Maybe we can show that if I can get it. Try to jump for me. It might not work for me. No,
Nope.
one more time.
Yeah, you got it.
So yeah, you can do a bounce as well. One thing I forgot that I'm very excited about, because I do this a lot in games, is I love parries.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So let's show the parry real quick.
Oh,
The first one, just a knockdown. Now if you EX it, I messed up, sorry. You can then turn it into combo.
freestand into combo. Damn, this game is just gonna.
Look at you, Lanny.
That one.
Thank you. So you can turn your
Hold my beer
your
combos.
EX parry into a combo.
That's very cool.
Super cool. Back to Scorpion.
Okay.
He also has this move where he can. I already did that one. Sorry. Throw fire at him, right?
Spitting hot fire.
You can
Yep.
start doing combos off
Thank
of
you.
that, right? It can go different.
That's an
ranges
ambush?
as well. So I can do something. Let me think like this. Let me try it again. Sorry.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Whoa!
You got it.
Way to go,
Wow,
Lanny.
look at that.
So I put him on
Nice.
the other side. Pop
Right.
up. Goes for there. So Scorpion definitely a lot of things you can do. Definitely for combo stuff. Also for safety.
Yes.
Big time for safety. I think we should probably go to his Fatal Blow.
Okay.
Because his Fatal Blow is very interesting. If he does it regular, it's a grab. What do you do if someone's going to do a Fatal Blow to you that's a grab? What's one thing you would do?
You jump.
You should
Everyone
try,
knows
try
that.
Everyone knows that.
Try jumping.
Nope.
So if you hold up during, it will do an air grab.
That's awesome.
That's
But it won't grab on the ground.
right.
If you hold it regular, it'll grab on the ground. There we are, Reiko.
Yep.
That was Reiko?
Reiko.
Did I say it right this time?
You're getting closer.
Reiko.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
That's Reiko.
Yeah.
Grappler's best friend.
In your
Right.
face.
Super in your face. But now we're going to show what is the pre-order character, which we've been excited
Shang
to show
Tsung!
for a bit.
Whoa!
Definitely you've been working with some Shang Tsung.
Yes.
Hell
this
yeah.
is very exciting. I think this is a really, really cool take.
Give
on
me
Shang.
the info.
Everybody Shang Tsung tonight.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like it.
yeah.
Who, what kind of people want to play Shang Tsung?
Well, Shang Tsung has always, for 30 years, been kind of a tricky character. He,
The
you know,
ground fireballs from like
right, different kind of
MK3.
zoning tools, the ability to morph into the opponent. He's always been a character that really rewards knowledge, and I think that's been brought into this game in a really cool, fresh way.
Awesome.
One of the new things about him is he wears these claws that have poison tubes attached to them. He's in Liu Kang's new era, he's still a sorcerer, but he's also more of a scientist, like an alchemist or a scientist into like poisons and potions and stuff like that.
So Liu Kang turned him into an evil genius now?
Yeah.
Oops.
Mistakes happen.
You know, kind of the Outworld
Whoops.
Court's almost like
Howdy,
a
buddy.
Rasputin, like a weirdo advisor that's into kind of the mystic arts, but also weird experimentation and stuff like that, which I think is a really fresh, cool take on the character.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's check out his gameplay.
Let's jump in it, yeah.
First thing we'll talk about is the claws, which you can kind of expect he
Jingle.
uses in a lot of his normal attacks. Like instead
So
of
those are normals.
he uses his claws. They give him pretty good range. He has a bunch of slashing normals. He's got this back one that acts as a pop-up.
Yeah, I am a big fan of the claw trail. It's pretty bad.
Damn, I love how
Yeah,
he
it
looks.
looks really cool.
Look at him.
One of his key strings I'd like to show is his forward 4, which is this triple kick. Really good range, pretty quick mid. I think it's going to be one of his kind of key normals.
Knocks away.
Yeah. And then let's check out his throw, which I'm a huge fan of because it reminds me of Mortal Kombat 3.
It does.
That's one of my favorite takes on Shang Tsung.
It's awesome. I love when we have those little throwbacks in
You
there.
can also see he has this quick overhead. It doesn't pop up or lead to combos, but it's pretty fast and it's going to lead to a knockdown. And here's a really interesting twist on Shang Tsung
50-50.
that I can't wait to talk about. So, you know, there's always a debate. Some people like him when he's an old man. Some people like him when he's young.
Right.
Why not both? At
Boom.
any time during a fight, Shang Tsung can morph into an old version.
That's cool.
And this drastically changes his move list.
Like how?
Stand,
Well, for
bitch.
example, when he's young, his 2-4 is a knockdown. When he's old, 2-4 becomes a low.
Do you think it's because he can't stretch that much in there?
It might be.
Another example,
Stan's character.
back 1-2 is a pop-up. When he's old, it's a mid that knocks down.
I can't remember what was the
However,
last stand
his
character.
overhead becomes a low combo starter.
Interesting. It's because he's just not as flexible old.
And his forward 4 string is significantly longer
Yeah,
and
yeah.
has more hits.
That's cool.
Another neat thing is, this is not meant to be something that you have to set up, switching back and forth. It's not something that, you need to cover your base. It's meant to be very quick, and it's something you should be going in and out constantly.
Cool.
So in addition, you can see it's pretty quick. You can also do it in the air,
Oh, neat. Yeah.
and you can do it in the middle of a combo. And it's
What?
extremely fast.
That's
Wow.
You can also switch
just swaggy. Like this
and
is
then
cool.
finish combos. Here's an example.
Oh.
So I'm actually inputting it,
Oh.
hitting the morph, and then switching at the end of the combo automatically, and I can go straight into a combo.
Wow.
There's gonna be some cool stuff the community does. with
Oh
this.
yeah, which I'll show more when we get into his special moves.
Oh, okay.
So let's go into his special moves.
Sure.
Straight off the bat, you expect it. It'd be weird if he didn't have it. He has the flaming
Absolutely.
skulls. He can do the double.
And he's like in his classic pose too, which
Exactly.
I love.
He also has an EX version that kind
Oh.
of starts off as a kind of reference to his 3D fireball from Deadly
Yeah,
Alliance.
basic Deadly Alliance. Yeah.
He can also do a fireball in the air,
Okay.
and then
He's
let's
just controlling everything.
yes. Then he has a new move using his claw, which is a claw slash.
Oh.
It's a great combo ender. The EX version has armor, so it's kind of this anti-pressure tool.
Super cool.
Another new move, which again reminds you of MK3, is Bed of Nails.
Awesome.
He summons these, flips backwards. It's like an escape tool if you want to get back to zoning. You can do it as an anti-air. You think they're going to jump. They're going to land on
Splat.
a bed of nails, which is
Yep.
a really painful way to land from your jump.
That's super cool.
And then he also has the ability to morph into his opponent.
He's doing all the morphing.
Yes.
It's morphing time for him.
He can also morph back.
And so will you time out after a while, or?
Yes, he
Okay.
can either morph back on his own, or he'll time out.
Gotcha.
Now, as an old man, his special moveset completely changes. Instead of the straight fireballs, he has a ground fireball.
Oh, it's like his classic. Ah, that is like, I love it.
Instead of the multiple kind of claw move, he has a single one that covers significantly more space. And this is also an armored move.
That's what I thought.
Instead of the bed of nails, he has this injector, where he actually implants you with an injection of poison that mutates you and then knocks you away. Now this has an EX version that is super, super cool. He'll inject you, morph into the opponent, their restand, and then he actually gets a damage buff where he's Scorpion, but he'll be doing even more damage.
That's pretty nasty.
A better Scorpion than the Scorpion. Yep.
And he has an air fireball of his own, which is like a jumping version of the classic ground skull.
Right. Oh, so cool.
Still in the Screaming Skull.
Yes.
Is there anything he can't do?
He's pretty awesome. So one thing I wanted to show is the different ways that you can combo.
Oh, yeah.
So you could do stuff like, normally you just combo into this. You can morph mid-string and then do a special move. Another example.
Oh, what?
So I was able to start as young, go into a combo string, do a special move as old Shang, then do the restand with the morph. So 2 different morphs in one combo.
Wow.
Very, very cool.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler's not going to play this character, that's what I know.
Well, one really wonderful thing about him is, while there's a ton of depth, he's actually not super hard to play because the moveset, the inputs are the same between young and old. So the fireballs, he has 2 different
that's
types
great.
of fireballs, but they'll always be down forward 1. Or the bed of nails move is down back 3, and the injector's down back 3. So, you know, the
They
depth.
translate
Yeah, it
perfectly fine.
translates it's very intuitive while also having a lot of depth to it. So there's a lot to think about, but you're thinking about what you want to do, not how to do it, which I think is a really neat design decision.
So I'd play him like young first round, second round old, and then my canon would be the second round took place 60 years later.
You could do that, but I really think when you get used to him, it's going to be super effective to be going back and forth. I think that's going to be the idea.
And
so
it's really
fast.
easy to do. It's just down,
Yeah,
down, left trigger,
It's
right?
just down and left trigger.
Oh, just
So
down, right.
He is not meant to be
Oh,
challenging to play. The challenge is how you apply the tools.
Down
the
and
tools
block?
themselves are not meant to be overly challenging.
Gotcha.
And the strings, when you're morphing, it's very lenient. Like, you input it, and then once the special move's about to come out, that's when the morph happens.
Okay.
Very
Let's
cool.
talk about the cameo I chose, because I chose
Yeah,
Shujinko.
yeah, he popped out for a second, but we haven't seen him since.
He's one of the coolest cameos in the game. Shujinko has no unique moves. Instead, he duplicates moves depending on who the opponent is using.
A good mix-up with Shang Tsung and Tsujinko. They're
Exactly.
both taking stuff.
So
yeah.
just like Deception, he's able to just watch people fight, learn, take after them, and then copy their moves. So his throw,
This is a lot to take in right now.
his throw actually changes every opponent. So he is using Scorpion's forward 4 attack as his throw.
Okay.
He also, if you look at his meter, it's actually different than everyone else.
Yeah.
So he starts out with no ability to use his cameo at all. You call him in, and he will start meditating, and you can see his cameo bar is filling up.
Yep.
Once it's filled, he now has access to moves.
oh.
So-
What moves does he have access to?
I can call him out, and he can do Scorpion's rope spin.
Oh,
It's one
he's still
charge. of
3
it.
to
You
4.
can see one charge and one away. Now I need to recharge him, so I can call him in using.
He needs to
his
be
Apex
recharged
punch,
though.
and he'll begin to meditate. You can see he's building his meter back.
Now as a player, I'm like, I want to hit him to get him out of there.
Right.
I don't want him meditating anymore.
And I can call him out if I think you're going to hit him.
Okay.
So now with 2 charges, I can do his second move, which is, you know, it had to be this.
Oh,
Get over here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
so could you do a double get over here?
Yes, you could.
Mind blown.
And there's
This
the
timeline's
conquest.
crazy.
Another way to charge him up.
So you charge him
then
during
he gets-
combo.
And you can also, like, you can have him come out, be next to you, and at any time he can peace out. So you're going to want to protect him on screen while building up. Then once the meter's built up, you can call him at any time.
So sometimes I'll use cameo as a barrier for me to take a hit so I don't have to.
Yes, you could
For
do
you,
that.
you want to be a barrier for him so he doesn't take the
Exactly.
hit. Yeah.
And let's go into the X-ray.
Ugh. Morphine.
Oh.
There's a lot there.
Wow.
There's a
Yeah.
lot there.
Okay.
So he infects you with Tarkata? Or
Yeah,
is-
that's what he's been experimenting on for the Queen. So he's
he
supposedly
just
Wait,
walks around
what?
with diseases.
he's
Oh.
a nasty guy.
What kind of person is this?
Yeah.
Big shock here. Not to spoil too much. Shang Tsung's kind of a schemer. He's kind of evil.
Kind of a schemer.
He always has been evil. You
Yeah.
are correct. So
That's
this is just a
Shang.
new level of evil. Man.
Let's take a
But
look
he's
at
still
one
working
more
for
thing you'd like to show.
For
Yeah,
Sindel.
just a really neat scenario with Shujinko I'd like to show off.
Okay.
So, as I've explained, he has the ability to copy moves from the opponent. If you use Shujinko against Shang Tsung, the first move he can steal is the classic fireball,
What you would expect.
which you'd kind of expect. But his level 2 move, he steals the ability to morph. And he will morph into Shang Tsung's cameo. And then
Oh.
I have access to cameo Kung Lao's moves.
That's a lot to take in right there.
It's very neat.
That's a lot to take in.
And that even
Oh.
includes the cameo throw. So
That's
I morph
how
into
it's
Kung Lao,
balanced. It's balanced around that.
And then I can use all of his moves and his throw. It's just a fun little scenario in that match that I thought would be really cool to show.
There was a lot of morphing going on
Damn.
right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was great. The people out there who like just have like that encyclopedic brain of characters and moves are going to enjoy this a lot.
Yeah, I think it's such a cool way to do Shujinko too. You know, from the Conquest Mode and Deception,
Yeah.
how we would learn all those moves. It's so neat.
Really cool.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Not a lot left today, but we do have a fight that QA put together. Might be a crown jewel.
It's pretty great, and they use Melina, so
Yeah,
a
we're
good
just-
peek at her.
Melina
Yeah, we don't-
versus Shang Tsung. We do have that fight to show. Crown Jewel, like really, probably maybe my favorite fight.
Just
that
go,
QA put together.
just
I mean,
go.
they've all been great. This one's super cool.
And we're going to show that.
We're gonna show that right now. Then after that, people have been asked for it. We'll do one match. belt battle.
Oh, we're actually belt battling.
One match, and I left the belt downstairs.
Up.
So there we go.
All right.
So let's show that fight.
Intros.
Here we go.
Shang Tsung with Goro, that's canon, and Melina with Darius.
Well, now I'm kind of worried about.
Damn,
this
that's
is gonna
a
look way better than what
risky.
I'm going to do in this belt battle.
I think that's a foregone conclusion.
Whatever. I mean, no, that's way cooler. Damn it.
What'd you expect?
QA, they're always so good.
I think this fight will do a great job showcasing Shang morphing between young and old. It's really neat mechanic.
And just the thing, those just sort of like back and forth fireball pop-ups that
Yes.
people love to see.
You can see Melina using her new air roll, and she has 2 different kind of teleports in this game. And I love that.
Damn,
energy effect
Darius
when she uses her powers.
carrying over.
Oh yeah, no, she's
Did
a
he
lot of fun to
resets?
play.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. So
Oops, swinging
young and
around.
all are stands. You hit down on the button for stands.
Nice.
So cool.
Oh, big jump over.
Oh, the morph. Oop.
I'll never tire of the breakers that are with each of the cameos.
It's so,
Oh, so
fun.
cool.
I love Stryker using his taser.
I love that even throw breaks have their own animation for each character, which is super cool.
Ooh. This is a good match.
There's some classic Melina if you've ever seen it.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Goro's out.
Oh, what a classic couple.
Yep.
I love it.
Still working together after 30 years. They have a great working
They
relationship.
sure do.
Why is it Goro out
into this
this
round.
long?
Maybe.
Oh, Goro got
I'm
hit,
pretty
and he's
confident.
out
Pretty
for at
confident.
least
I'm
5
gonna get
seconds.
back up.
There you go. Well, she already
Or
has.
10
Wait,
seconds.
Now
minute.
she has double Tarkatan.
Ooh, all
She's
right.
twice as sick.
All right. Oh.
That was a long
Welcome back.
time.
1-1.
Big jump in.
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh. Got the low sigh. That was one of my favorite additions from KX for her.
Oh, okay.
Big
Balls
Goro
and Goro.
backhand. Yep.
Swinging around Darius. Love it.
Swing and a miss. I love Darius.
Leave her alone.
Oh, big punish. Omelet
Omelet
toss.
toss.
Oh my gosh.
Now Melina has Fatal Blow. She has not used it. It would definitely kill.
Ooh.
That overhead low there. Ooh.
And they decide
That's
to use
overkill.
it.
Yeah, that was not necessary.
Ah. Predator mouth. And fatality.
Oh no. I don't think this is gonna go well for Shang.
Oh. Oh god. Oh god, they. Oh. Oh. They actually modeled the brand and just like
Excellent
jumping
fight.
on that
There
brand.
was a lot going on there.
Yes.
Ugh.
And now we just to close off the stream and to get ready for the
Grindhouse
release
disgusting.
of Mortal Kombat 1. We're gonna have a belt battle. I know some folks are probably pushing their button to lock off
Oh, yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah. People
but,
are logging off right now.
But those who've asked for it,
They're getting it.
they're sticking around.
Today.
So we're gonna do who you playing?
Melina.
And
Sonya.
okay, I'll be playing General Shao and Motaro.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so you just
Ooh.
went.
I want to
full-on
see
big.
this one
big.
too.
All right.
I want to see this.
Let's go ahead and go to it.
This is another match.
All right, here we go. One match.
One match.
One match.
One match.
One match.
Years
through them
of
all.
build-up here.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Oh shit.
Oh, just random roll to start
Of course.
the fight.
What else would I
Vintage
do?
Derek, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, nice.
Tyler just trying to do it all in one combo.
That was a good start. I love that you just did the roll again.
Of
That's
course
great.
I'm going to.
Oh my god.
That's all I need.
So far, this is exactly what you want.
No.
Whoa. I saw Chao's thing,
nice.
but he looks
That was it.
great on motion.
Called in Sonya.
A DDT.
Very good. One of the best ways to beat a ground pound is to not be on the ground.
I got the feeling that at some point on
Nice
these,
Sonya cameo. Oh, very good block.
Oh no!
I thought that was gonna hit you in the air.
Oh
I really did.
man. How disappointing.
so at some point,
First round.
I think they should, or they're probably gonna
Get out of the corner,
leave
yep.
all the regular characters be cameos
The combo, now he's
on
still
top
stuck in
of the
corner.
what they have,
No.
Oh,
and then be different cameos for the other characters. Then
That's
you
the
can
way,
choose.
Big back two.
Come on, you knew that was gonna come.
Derek is what I would call unconditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a terrible trait to have in a fighting game. There's a lot of people that won tournaments doing that. Oh, big combo. That
go.
ends it.
Nice,
there you go. I'll take that. I'll take that.
nice.
I'm gonna try to do it again. Don't
I
worry.
know. I know.
Energy rings.
Whoop. Ooh, too late.
Oh come on.
Oh, big low.
But that's a good. Whoa.
Oh come on.
All right. I almost figured it out.
Oh jeez. I'm into the Lansdowne
Yeah.
blender. Ha!
The no mix up, mix up.
Oh crap.
Good
Oh
block.
jeez. All right, here we go.
Oh, he
big
missed
whip
that.
No.
Got the pressure going.
What? Okay, we knew that was happening.
Yeah. I think you went to that well like 10 too many times.
Yep.
It's not looking good.
Nope, it's not looking good at all. Oh, dang
Could
you,
not
Lanny.
survive. With the armor, but could not actually survive it.
He didn't have life.
Oh, come on.
Mercy.
Dang you, Lanny. I like what you did there.
All right.
I may have done
Taunt.
too many balls
Yeah,
in a row.
I think after maybe the 7th time, you might have wanted to stop.
Nah.
And
It
No
just felt right.
regrets?
It felt right.
let's
It felt
be
right.
totally fair. You've had a little less time to play matches.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw Invasions, right? There's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of stuff there.
Yeah, there's some stuff there.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining you. It's been
Yes.
for joining us.
Yeah.
It's been a great time doing these. Games coming out.
If you haven't pre-ordered, pre-order.
Yep, very
You-
Cannot wait to see everybody play.
If you
Yep.
want this sweet Shang Tsung, pre-order.
We are so excited. From all of us, thank you so much for joining us on the Kombat Cast. We'll see you next time.
That was great. That was great. Actually, the 3 characters that they show, they didn't never show Scorpion on gameplay, but it looks cool, right? They show a little bit and it looks cool. I'm super excited about this, right? We saw a couple things that were super interesting. I would like to go on there, but this is an hour already. When I check it out and caught it, I might just go back to it and check it out. The matches were great. They was surprised about Shang Tsung being a total Gen, right? Like Stan's character, and the stance is super easy. One move, down, hold a button, you stance transform. It was super cool. Information about this thing, the invasions. I'm super excited about invasions. So there you have it. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you when the game is out. It probably will be in a couple days for me because I still have to work a couple things. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye.